Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're all well. Okay, so yeah, I've almost got all the way round now with these. So slowly but surely getting there. And yeah, just a frequently asked question answered. So that starting screen, that fan in there isn't my fan. I'm allowed to use that footage. It's off Pexels or something like that. But it's free and allowed to be used. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted something because obviously the channel's growing a little bit now, and it's such an amateur channel that yeah, every little bit like that probably helps slightly. And also the end screen, I keep meaning to say, so the end screen as well, the music, because it's, especially when I'm playing Sons of the Forest, because it's quite a relief when I've managed to finish an episode, due to the OBS issues I'm having. Every time I press stop and that music comes on, it makes me want to dance a little bit. And yeah, it kind of motivates me to do the next one. But I will be changing the music, and I will be changing the start and end screen round a little bit. But yeah, I am very new to this kind of thing. So yeah, bear with me. I'm sure it will get good. Right, so we've almost gone all the way round. Okay. Right, I'm just going to clear my throat. So, let's have a look. Let's do some counting with Johnny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 banana. I really shouldn't have done that. I was such an idiot. Right, I'm going to go around and count them. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so there was 42. So I've put that one on there, that one on there. So now there's 40. So that will make it much, much easier. Oh, and I could even do a double wall, but I don't know how many we'll have. So I don't know whether that will be even possible. I suppose I could always do another batch, but I really don't think I should. I think that would be a bad idea. So I'm going to finish off stacking what I've got in the truck. It won't take long. And then, yeah, we'll have to think of something to do. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm pretty sure by accident I just dropped an empty can through the floor. I just had some maple syrup, but that's alright. I can sort that out another time. Right, let's go and have a look to see what the barrel situation is, because it said you can't get rid of empties here. So I think there's been an avalanche. That's just reminded me of a song, Roixop, Avalanche. And I quite often think of Roixop when I'm playing this because of Leo. I always think poor Lino. Anyway, that's ridiculous information, isn't it? Right, so yeah, that's fallen over. I probably should get these barrels back, shouldn't I? But yeah, I just shouldn't fill them up. And I do agree, I think there should be straps in this. Ah, but yeah. I shouldn't say too much about that because yeah, bullied. Right. So I'm going to try to load all of these on, but I'm not going to waste your time, so I'll be back in just a moment. Nice. And I don't think there's any empty barrels laying around either. I might be wrong, but yeah, I think I cleared them all up. I don't know how many there are in here. There's that many. Yeah, and I think I did with the counting earlier when I said banana. I'm such a fool, so when I can be a little bit of a dickhead at work, I always used to, yeah, take the opportunity, especially if someone was in a really bad mood. at work, and like, because obviously, yeah, not many people like their job. Yeah, I'd just try and make people laugh, and that's the kind of nonsense I used to do. I am serious when I need to be at work. And very, very occasionally, like, people, what I'm doing now, people see that. But, yeah, I can be professional, but I don't, that's not really me. Oh no. Sorry, Rabbit. Yeah, and I'm hoping that I've got time today, later on, to record a new Johnny of all trades video. And I think it's going to be good. So by the time this comes out, hopefully that will have come out before. So if you've seen it, I hope you enjoyed it. Right. I presume our maple syrup tank is up here. God, it hardly touched it, did it? The amount of French fries we've got there. Hardly made any impact whatsoever. You alright, Leo? Do you want to jump out, mate? Right, let's see whether our tank's actually round here. Good, it is. So that'll be full. Nice. Right, a little bit of an FPS drop, understandably. Thinking. So I'm going to move this under there. And I think what I'm going to do is just stack these up, because what is the point in having more money than we've currently got? So in the future, I'm sure I'll be needing to use these to make a quick buck. But at the moment, I genuinely can't see a reason for it, because it's just causing me aggro. I'm not moaning, by the way, but it's causing me a little bit of ag, and we really should be bringing the pots back and getting that done, because yeah, we've maxed out this process, but we haven't maxed out the basement. Yeah, I'll do that and then I can get to the cup. Right. And we're very tired on here as well. So I probably won't actually be taking that big tank in for a little while either. I'm still a little bit surprised that we got, what was it, almost 35,000 on Sunday, because I just don't remember doing that much work for it. Anyway, right. So let's go sleep before he drops dead. I'm going to have a sip of coffee on the way over. Sleeping at 7 in the morning. Years ago, I used to get really, really distracted. I'm a lot better now than I was. I used to get really, really distracted by games and even films as well. And yeah, I'd be playing a game or watching a film or whatever, and in the background I'd hear birds tweeting, and I would have been up all night. But yeah, it's therapy, isn't it? Escapism. Right, have one of them. Yeah, just get lost in it. You escape from your troubles and everything, and yeah, come into another world. It's good for a bit, but yeah, when the game finishes or whatever, all your problems are still there, unfortunately. But it's good to just have a little bit of a break from problems. and then sometimes you come up with a solution, or you just realise that it's not that bad. So yeah, obviously there's people in horrendous situations. So right now, today, there's going to be people that starve to death. There's going to be people that feel that they haven't got anyone to turn to and end their lives. There's going to be people that feel like there's no support when there always is. So yeah, it's bleak. But there's always someone worse off. Right, come on. I mean, there's millions of people around the world that don't even have a phone. So we're kind of privileged to be able to access the internet, aren't we? All right, Leo? Right, so that's all done. So this is being closed off now. So Leo, out you come, mate. Leo. Because, yeah, we don't need the money. So for now, maple syrup is off. Okay. Yeah, so years ago, I opened up. So as a child, I opened up to an adult and, yeah, told her some of the stuff that was going on. And she didn't know what to say. But she said there's always someone in a worse situation. I kind of hate her sometimes for saying that because she was an adult. And, yeah, she should have, like, tried to take action. But, yeah, so sometimes I hate her for saying that, but it did make me think about it, and it's kind of like when people say look on the bright side, and it. So, yeah, even if you feel like you've got nothing and it's hopeless, a lot of the time it's because you're just ignoring the good things. Even if there's just a few. Oh. Right. But anyway, this isn't a channel about that. It's about escapism. So, what else am I going to do? So I'm building the wall, obviously, around, and I'm loving the the ideas of what to do to Mr. Bonjour on here. I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it a little while. I did have some stuff in mind, but it wasn't as good as some of the suggestions. I'm gonna leave it a little while until, yeah, like everyone's had a chance to say stuff. And also we've got Discord, so if you don't want to leave a comment, you're welcome to pop onto the Discord and put it in the Mon Bazou chat thing. Yeah, and we'll decide the fate of Mr. Bonjour together. Obviously, in real life, you know, that was completely my fault. I was messing around and I bloody hit a man whilst driving a truck on purpose. So, yeah, I shouldn't be doing anything like revenge or hating him or anything. But just for, yeah, the series, obviously I'm going to. And obviously I'd never do that in real life. Right. I think I'm managing to load more this time. So I'm going to crack on with this and I'll cut the crap out. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so, yeah, got some more. So off we go again. I think the handbrake's still on because I'm a moron. Yep. Right. Yeah, and in a future video, there might be a pretend sponsorship thing. So it will be obvious to a lot of people that it's pretend. But yeah, I'm not sponsored by anyone, and that's probably never going to happen. But yeah, I did think about doing it ages ago, but I didn't want people thinking, oh, he's sold himself out, and just clicking off, because yeah. So I did make a script up to quickly do, but yeah, because of that very reason, I didn't want people thinking that I was a sellout. Yeah, I didn't go through with it, because I completely understand why people get sponsorships and yeah, do the adverts, because obviously, yeah, it's money, isn't it? And no one's gonna turn down money if they kind of agree on the product. But one of the things I really don't like is when a YouTuber or anyone is sponsored by a product that they obviously don't use. So as an example, I've got a beard and it's really like unkept most of the time and scruffy, and yeah, it's not taken care of. It's washed, but yeah, it's not all styled and all that kind of thing. So I couldn't advertise for that company that lots of people do, because it's rubbing it in your face, isn't it? But yeah, I really like a YouTuber, a certain YouTuber, but he's sponsored by them, and you've got a big bloody beard, mate, and it doesn't look like you take much care of it. So you can't say the product's really good when you obviously don't use it. It's kind of like if I was sponsored by like women's products or something. It doesn't work. It's lying. Anyway, yeah, so if you see something like that and the product seems a little bit strange, then it's a joke, I promise. And yeah, the website won't exist. The offer won't be true. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of these. So these stacks are 5 tall. And we haven't cleared out all that we've got yet. Right, so I'm going to crack on with these, and I'm not entertaining enough to be able to leave this kind of thing in. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so excluding the ones from here around, there's 85 here. So yeah, yeah, 85. So they're stacked up in 5 all the way to there, and then however many are left there. Don't worry about counting them, it's irrelevant. But yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm going to do. So all the way around, and yeah, I'd be interested. So that's $17,000 dollars worth of chips stacked in 5s. Right, and it is actually the end of the episode, so I should be collecting pots. Oh, there's actually none there. Okay, so on the way back, I'm going to pick up the pots that I see laying by the side of the road. And, oh, it's too late. They're going at 3, aren't they? Is it 3? Yep. Yes, I'll pick them up. And then at least it's a little bit tidier. But yeah, so not very productive over these last few episodes. But yeah, it's I'm not just sitting around at home, am I? Smoking. Right, I think there's a few here, isn't there? Yeah. Right, so I'm going to get these pops, but yeah, next thing on my list is to go home and sleep. So, thank you for joining us, everyone. Really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So yeah, cheers everyone, and bye for now.